Today I'm making a video on steering control, how to grab the steering wheel. First of all, it's very important of the seating position, and what you want to do is you want to sit as in the race car where your harness would push you towards the seat. You have your shoulders towards the seat, and when you reach forward you want your wrist to land on top of the wheel. So I'm actually too far back in the seat, so I'm gonna move forward, and here I can have my shoulder towards the seat and my wrist over the steering wheel, just like that, in the center. And this will allow the full movement around the wheel. So in drifting, it's very important to be able to use the whole steering range. If you're one of these guys that kind of just let go of the wheel, you're actually kind of being a passenger and not a driver. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to release the steering wheel, of course you are, but you want to do that with control. Most of the time I would still be actually braking, like slowing down the steering wheel with my grip, just a small bit. When it comes to grabbing the steering wheel, you want to have your thumbs on the outside of the wheel, because on the inside you might grab it here and it's going to hurt you pretty badly. And when it comes to gripping the steering wheel, I have this index finger, I guess it's called, in the direction of the wheel, like that, and the other three grabbing on the inside. This is my standard position, and I'm of course using my right hand to handbrake and shift gears, right? And when I have this, as I come around the steering wheel, I grab it with the inside of my hand and these three fingers, and that allows me to go all the way down here if I'm strong enough. You can actually get this muscle from the sim. It's quite helpful. And on the other side, as the wheel comes around, I grab it with these two. So I have a full circle of the steering wheel. The other hand is just there as a support. It's usually busy with other stuff, and when it's not, you can use it to support the other hand as you're moving through the steering range. You do this a lot during transitions, for example. But you should be able to do this with only one hand, like the whole lap. So when you're using one hand and you're using my type of grip on the steering wheel, when you come around down here, you can actually keep going by pressing towards the wheel and then turning it around, grabbing it up here again, back to the standard position. So what do you think? How do you use the steering wheel? Tell me in the comments.